Good morning, everybody. What was that? So what are you doing, sweetheart?
Just getting some change. I owe Sam a quid from yesterday.
Oh, was it Sam who bought your Mars bar? It's okay. Good morning, it's just Michelle raiding the piggy bank. Good morning, everybody. Wednesday morning. Yes, halfway through the working week day. Let's get on with it. I've got coffee. I'm going to watch a bit of news and watch all about the British cycling last night, because we stayed up late last night and watched all the British cycling. And we watched Jason Kenny and Laura Trott winning their golds. And there were two girls, which for my shame I can't remember the names, winning the silver and the bronze. But good on you, Team GB. Yeah. Hope your team's doing well, wherever you're from anyway. Moving on. Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
Good.
Did you sleep? I didn't sleep very well. Kept waking up. Anyway, moving on. I'm going to drink the coffee. Start the day. Okay, guys. You remember yesterday I asked Michelle what was on her no food list? And I said she'd get back to me.
So, the no count food list is the list of food that I can eat without having to point it. And it's got pretty much all vegetables except avocado on it, and that includes white potatoes.
Mm.
Yeah, eggs.
Since you don't fry them.
Yeah, well, if I fry them, I've got to count the oil. Eggs, lean meat, all fish, those wholemeal sandwich thins, crumpets, calorie control bread, you know, that Weight Watchers bread.
That's not worth having. You're better off eating cardboard. You know, next time we get an Amazon delivery, cut 2 bits out of that, that's the same.
Skim milk, 0% fat yogurt, corn, tofu, all fruit. So yeah, I mean there's a good amount of stuff on the list. Things like low fat spreads or butter aren't on the list. Eggs is on there, so I can have eggs.
So what you're going to do is go down and do your shopping on Saturday, are you?
Yeah, I'll either do it on Saturday or I'll do it after we finish work on Friday.
Friday. Friday might be a shout, depending on what we're doing, whether we're going uptown or not. And there you go. Michelle's going on a different diet, so she'll be able to walk you through that day by day, what she's having. We know today that she's having spag bowl without the spag, pasta bowl.
I won't really be starting the diet until probably Sunday.
Does that mean you're going to eat crisps all weekend?
No, I won't. No. So I'll probably start it when I do my food shop. Whatever day I do my food shop will be the day I start it.
She's going to have crisps all weekend. I don't mind.
I'd mind.
Moving on. The news we've just seen so far is all about the Olympics, but there was one worrying thing. School in Edinburgh, where there was a storm and half a really high wall fell down. Dangerous. That's skimping money. That it serves them right. They should get prosecuted for that. I think, putting kids in danger like that. Moving on. And for the first time in a long time, we hit that dirt car park. And you are almost first here.
Yeah, Steve and George are here.
So you can get in the building. Okay, I shall see you after working day. Keep in touch. Nick some elastic bands so I can sellotape my microphone to there. Stop that bloody annoying noise.
Okay.
So I'm driving. And you have a good day now and loads of Disney dollars.
Yep.
63 days.
63 days.
Okay guys, that's me at my work. Michelle will be in Communicado today. She's actually going out playing Stig of the Dump. She's going to a local business that does all our recycling round, or does a lot of the industrial recycling. I can nearly say that then. Industrial recycling around here, our company uses them. She's going to go and have a look how they do it. So that's me with my double strength stuff for my water, and I'm off in, and I shall speak to you after the working day is over. You'll all have a good day. Hi guys, that's the working day over with. Off to pick Michelle up. I've just been listening to the radio, and apparently the traffic's a little bit bad, so hopefully there's been a couple of crashes. Hopefully it won't be too bad. We'll see what happens. Anyway, on we go. Speak to you shortly. And look who's getting in the car. Hello.
Hello.
And that is how bad the traffic is on a bad day round here. I'll just time lapse. Put my coffee down. So how's your day been?
Not bad. Yours?
Oh, it's been boring. No, it's actually been very busy. I ended up working through my dinner and everything. Again. Not to worry. Kiddo, home?
Yeah.
Do you have a plan for tonight?
None. I have no PLN.
Okay. Let's get home. So how was your trip at Stig of the Dump?
It was really good actually. It was really, really interesting and not nearly as smelly as I thought it was going to be.
So which facility was it? Was it the one up
Yeah, the one up by Balmedy.
It's only a small facility. What do they actually do there?
It's not as small as you'd think. It actually goes all the way back. So they've got like a gigantic, huge landfill.
Alright, so they run the landfill as well?
Yeah. And what the company does is they take all of our site waste. So we segregate as much of the recyclables as we can, but we're relying on people to do it as well. And then what they do is they weigh the skips before they take them away, and then they sort of load them into the truck, and then when they get to the site, they sort of basically just tip them all out onto the floor. All the recycled ones, they tip them all out onto the floor, and then they've got this big sort of
Big magnet.
grabby machine. And what the grabby machine does is it loads them all into like a shreddery thing, and it shreds the bags open so they can get at the stuff. And then they separate the paper from everything else, and the plastic from everything else, and the cardboard, and the tins, and the cans, and all that stuff gets segregated out. And what they actually do as well is, so they do all of that in the morning, and then in the afternoon, everybody who works there goes and works in the general waste area and separates out all the recyclables from the stuff that's made it to our landfill bin, and they take all that out as well and recycle that too. So they actually go through all of our waste, and that is not a job I would want, because they separate out food waste as well, and the food waste could have been sat there for
Considerable amount of time.
I think they collect the food waste more regularly. We do have food waste bins, but there'll be food waste in amongst the whole landfill, and the landfill could have been there for weeks and weeks. It was really, really interesting. And they take asbestos on that site, and they've got a separate asbestos area where they bury it so it never sees the light of day.
Ever again.
Ever again. And there's people who have like highly confidential documents, and sometimes they don't want their highly confidential documents going to recycling, and they don't even trust it for being shredded, so it gets buried with the asbestos. And I was like, well, what kind of documents are so confidential you've got to bury it with a toxic chemical? And she explained that it was like, engineering drawings and plans and that sort of thing. But I don't know, military stuff, I suppose. But they would have their own sort of shredding and incineration facility.
I would have thought so.
But some people don't like having their stuff shredded or sent to landfill as recycling. But I don't see how anybody would be able to pick anything out of all the stuff they had there,
Well, I suppose it's always possible. There's obviously some legal requirements sometimes with some documents.
So yeah, so it's buried with the asbestos.
Oh well. So you enjoyed it?
I did, yeah, it was really interesting. And I got a Jammy Dodger and an Oreo.
That's why it was interesting. He was bribed.
No, we were bribed afterwards. It was interesting before.
Okay. He was bribed to say it was interesting afterwards. Oh well, moving on. Hi guys, what we're doing now, we've actually done nothing since we got home other than eat our tea. Michelle's had a tea, which was what did you have? Chicken tikka curry. I had spicy noodles. A few seconds, I'm getting emails. Spicy noodles, but now what we're doing, we're actually doing the usual thing. We're dreaming of holidays because you work so hard. Like to have holidays off. We don't plan a lot, we don't seem to go away, but Michelle has got a heart set on this one, haven't you?
Yep. Paris next year.
So all the things that we thought we was going to do,
we're not doing any of it.
Yeah, we are now going to go to Paris, and we're looking at although that might change in 6 months' time, but that's what we're doing tonight. We're just looking at stuff. It's 8:30 now, it's nearly time to call it. So with that, I think I will call it actually, 8:30. So with that, it's a good night from me.
And it's a good night from him.
Good night. See you all tomorrow. It's been a very slow day, but halfway through the week, 2 days to go.